Hello and welcome to the weekly blend from Roofers Coffee Shop. I'm Heidi Ellsworth and this is...
Hi, I'm Karen Edwards.
And we are here to talk roofing. Yep, we want to talk about the blend of the week, what's happening. This is episode 0. This is our first one. But Karen, we're going to do this weekly just to kind of chat and let everybody know what we're seeing from, the Roofers Coffee Shop side of the world.
We are. And what's really fun about this, Heidi, is, coffee houses and coffee shops usually have their weekly featured blend. So our weekly blend is going to be what's going on in roofing each week.
Karen, where should we start? There's so much to talk about.
Wow, I know. One of the things that Roofers Coffee Shop really is founded on is our classified program and the ability to allow contractors to buy materials, sell materials, hire, and we bring this community together. And I think that we should highlight one of our favorite classifieds.
Well, I just happen to have one. And this just came in yesterday. I was so excited when I saw it because this is actually a roofing company out of Sparks, Nevada, who I've worked with in the past. Love this whole team. They're amazing. And that's D&D Roofing and Sheet Metal Incorporated. And they're looking for a president.
Whoa.
A president on our classifieds. I feel very honored.
That is, and I'm sure they will find somebody.
Oh yeah. So if you're out there and you're looking to run a roofing company out of Sparks, Nevada, if you don't know where that's at, it's outside of Reno. This is your chance. D&D Roofing, they are an amazing team. Worked with them for many, many years. You just can't miss. But be sure to check out all the classifieds. Honestly, there are so many cool things in there. I was just talking to a friend yesterday who was kind of interested in possibly looking for some marketing job. And I said, go on the site, put in marketing, you'll find it. If you're looking for a job on the roof, it doesn't matter. There is so much, and materials, equipment, metal bending equipment. I mean,
oh yeah,
it's unlimited.
Yeah. And you know what, Heidi, I think you mentioning that D&D Roofing and their classified ad is a really good segue into mentioning our RClub, because classified ads and discounts are a big part of the RClub.
Yeah, 50% off for RClub members. I mean, that's a deal. Our RClub, yesterday we had our coffee break. So once a month, we have a coffee break with our RClub members. And it's like 45 minutes, but we sit and we bring a speaker in. Yesterday it was Megan Spearhar from IRE, came and talked about what's going to happen in IRE, kind of a secret look. And also John Gary from Nations, because Nations Roofing is our roofer of the month this month for the RClub. And I have to tell you, it was so much fun, Karen. Great people. John Gary is just so awesome. We talked about the student competition. We talked about their company, what they do, and the networking that the roofing contractors get in the RClub with people like John is pretty phenomenal.
Yeah, it's like getting together, hanging out with your friends once a month for a cup of coffee in 45 minutes.
Yeah,
quick break.
I know. And you know what? It was so fun yesterday because not very many people came on screen so you can see them. So you knew they were kind of multitasking, and that was cool. That was great because they could listen, they could be engaged, they could type in their chats, but it doesn't take a whole lot out of your workday, but you're gaining just kind of like, the blend, the weekly blend, we are able to give you just a snapshot. And that's what happens with the coffee break every month for the RClub.
That's fantastic. Check it out.
I know. I think everyone, it's so much fun, and the network that is there. But, talking about networking, I think we need to talk just a little bit about IRE because I freaking can't believe it's only 6 weeks away.
I know. It's such a great event. Such a great opportunity for learning, for networking. And there's ways to maximize your attendance there.
Yeah, there is. And we're going to talk about that tomorrow. And actually it'll be on demand, so everybody can see it on demand. But we're going to be talking, John Kenny from Cottony Consulting and myself are going to be talking about how to maximize your experience at IRE. So that's like making your appointments with your manufacturers, with your distributors, going to all the events, the great association, the student competition, first timers. party.
Oh, first timers. Yeah. If you're new to the show, Roofers Coffee Shop is sponsoring the first timers networking event, which is right before the welcome party. And we'll be there. We're always there. And it's a safe place to come and be like, wow, this show is huge. What should I do? Who should I go see? What should I make sure that I take in? So it's a welcoming place for you to figure out what to do at the show, and tune into that webinar on demand too, because I don't want to say how long John and Heidi have been going to the IRE show, but it's been a long time, so they know what to do.
And we've gone in so many different, John as a contractor would go as a contractor, so he has such insight that way. I was, how many booths have we put together, Karen, over the years? I mean, for so many times. But there's a lot that people miss, and they think that then you think, well, we didn't get that much out of it. But when everything is going on, National Women in Roofing Day on Sunday, when you have all these things that really you find friends and you network, and then the education and the ROI just multiplies from there. It's crazy. So, I think we also need to kind of mention, is that there's some really cool events happening at IRE. So we should just shout out to you, Karen, with RT3.
Thank you. Yep. We'll be doing a networking brunch and meetup on Monday before the show starts, the day after National Women in Roofing Day, and be talking about some Tesla, some new technology, and, just expanding our knowledge on what's out there in the industry. So we're looking forward to that.
Yeah. And we're going to have a full sound stage. We're going to be doing interviews and live coffee conversations from the show floor on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So that's going to be pretty exciting.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, that's always so much fun.
We laugh a lot, especially the last day. That's the best day to get interviewed by then. And a couple little fun things. I have to say, proud mama moment, but Megan Ellsworth, who works for Roofers Coffee Shop, is our producer of Coffee Conversations. She and her band, we're not sure exactly how many people, but are going to be performing at the SRS tailgate this year.
What? I didn't even know that.
You didn't know that? Oh my gosh. Yes. I'm so excited.
Oh my gosh.
So at SRS is bringing two bands in, one Megan and her band, and then also Brian Kimball's son from GAF. They're bringing his band in also. So they're highlighting the kids of the roofing industry. I shouldn't say kids, they're probably older, I don't know, but definitely the next generation. And then of course, Willie Nelson.
Yeah.
Do you have to say anything more than that? Willie Nelson. Nope. I'm so excited to see that concert. It's going to be great.
Legend. Heidi, it's important to mention though, if you go to Roofers Coffee Shop, we have an All Things IRE page sponsored by our friends at Leicester. Thank you, Leicester. You can find a link to it at the top of our homepage in that top right corner, and go there, and it's everything that you need. Articles, information, who's going to be where, what to do, links, discount links for either free Expo Hall Pass, 10% off a Super Pass. Everything you need is right there.
It's right there. And it's updated constantly. We just had an article go up there about Reed Ribble being the keynote speaker. Reed's also going to be on our Coffee Conversations January 13th with Rebuilding Together, Sika, and Brandy, talking about the community service day during IRE. There's just so much. I'm like, there's so much happening. It's crazy. So Karen, also speaking of Coffee Conversations, tomorrow, and for people to watch on demand, because this video will be out afterwards, but Coffee Conversations tomorrow is all about technology in 2022.
It is. Some of our RT3 members, Anna Anderson, who from Art Unlimited, she's the current president. John Kiesel from Imagine Technologies and Division 7 Roofing. He's a member and has done some amazing things with technology that resulted out of, he's a contractor and he wanted to be able to do some things better. And so he created some solutions. It's pretty cool. And then Scott Riopel from Interstate, who was our Innovator of the Year for 2020 is going to be there. And they're going to talk about what's happening with technology, what to look for, what's coming in 2022, and what they're seeing. So it's going to be a really, really interesting conversation. Now's the time to learn about the different technologies because we are getting into this slow season in terms of work, depending on what part of the country you're in, of course. But do that research now and learn about it now so that you're ready when the season really picks up in the spring.
Yeah, I think it's so important because as you're putting together your strategic plan for 2022, and you're probably already there, but you need to know what to be looking for. One of the things I'm excited on, and everyone should watch on demand this Coffee Conversations, is when they talk about virtual reality. It is really, I mean, it's here, and you're going to be seeing a lot of it. So this is the place to see it early on. Well, I have to tell you, this is a lot for our first weekly blend, Karen. This is pretty cool.
It is. There's one more thing that I really want to tell people about. And that's our friends at Beacon with their cyber season cash giveaway, basically.
Yeah.
If you're using the Beacon Pro Plus app, place your orders using the app, and they're giving away cash and gift cards. All the details you can find through Roofers Coffee Shop. Come onto our site. You can visit Beacon's directory. They've got some ads running around the site, or go to beacon.com and scroll on over to their Pro Plus program, and you can find the information there. Who doesn't want free money, especially after the holidays?
Exactly. And, to that point, I mean, our friends at Beacon are doing so much. They're just finishing up their holiday cash. They are doing the cyber cash. They are doing so much, we have our promo and rebates page on Roofers Coffee Shop that you underneath information, promos and rebates, go check it out, because I'm telling you right now, there's so much going on out there from all of the providers, all of our partners on the coffee shop who we just love are providing some really great tools, rebates, samples, you name it. I've got to throw one out there. Breakthrough Academy is doing free tools. They're things that you can read. There's no cost for them, all about strategic planning. So you can do that, and then you can go through the site and get all this stuff for your company. So it's ongoing. It's always there.
So that's what's happening this week in the weekly blend. Yeah. Look for these videos. We're going to try to put these out every Friday. Yeah. We'll over the holidays we may or may not, but there's still so much happening as we get ready to go into January that you'll be hearing from us.
Yeah, you'll be hearing from us, and we're going to be, as we go on the road, we'll still be doing this from the road. We're going to be bringing you everything we can, and hopefully through the next weeks over Christmas and New Year's, because Karen and I we just like to talk. We just like to do this. So let's get the blend out there. Thank you all for being here. Have a great day. We'll see you next week.